Okay. All right, let's make this happen. Let's run it. All right, cool. So, what I'm thinking is that we're going to show a bunch of programs on this scrollable list. So let's figure out what a program looks like. So it's going to have a title. It's going to have a description. Maybe it'll store how many likes. Maybe it'll store the duration. I wonder if there's any value in having an image. We'll do this for now, and then we'll create a list of programs. Description, likes, duration, make the image null for now. Empty string, that is. We'll just see what this looks like. Just do one at a time. Alright, so we don't have anywhere. We're gonna create a new view, and it's gonna be program. And here we're going to do a column. How'd the interview go? I think it went all right. Wasn't super technical. It was mostly just talking. But yeah, we'll see what the next steps are. I was meeting with the CTO, but I mean, he seemed happy with my responses. Didn't give me too much feedback otherwise. We might want to make this a lazy column, right? Composable. Yeah, thanks for asking. It's always good to review how things went. There's not much I think I could have done differently. The questions were a little sus because he was wondering if I had ever had experience with bundling. And to me, it's just like, yeah, I have, but it's just not something you do a lot or every day even. And so like, don't try to, if you're working professionally, there's no need to like write your own bundler when there's things that exist like Vercel and Next.js that do it all for you. We just imported the wrong one. So now we should have the right one. And for now we'll do text whose program.title style. And then what was it? Material theme dot typography dot title large. Do we want title large? Title large is fine, I think. Maybe. We'll see. This will be description program description I think in here we're also going to do a column. And then in here, after the text field, yeah, we're going to do programs. Let's just see how it looks. This isn't gonna look any good. kind of works. So maybe another thing is bookmarked. Let's add another one. We'll put B here. Okay, what I'm thinking now is we do want some kind of spacing. So the spacing probably happens in here. I have forgotten. Arrangement. Is a modifier. We are in the modifier, but it's not a modifier. I wonder if it's better to not make the search scrollable. Possibly. Okay, so that's some good spacing right there. In addition to that, we're going to add some spacing here. Actually, it's not here. It's here. Let's say 8.dp. Keep them a little closer. Let's see what it looks like. That's better. I do want to see what it's like if it's scrollable. So I'm gonna do Hey MB, how's it going? We do map indexed. Don't really care about the second arg. I guess I have to put it anyway. And then we'll put index +1 here. I'll just say index. Whatever, and then this will be index mod 2 equals 0. Just say that every other one is bookmarked for now. Okay, and let's just see what that looks like. Okay, I don't know how to make an array of a certain size in Kotlin. I'll try with this. I feel like you shouldn't have to do this. That's kind of crazy. Can I do a list of nulls? I guess you have to do array of. Just do it like that. Okay, seems to already work the way I want it to. Okay. And so let's add some icons at the bottom. I think that is an icon button. We don't have that yet. Say remember painter icons dot filled dot like or heart. Love. Why is broken heart a thing, but not just heart? That's interesting. Okay, I'm going to do this one. I'm going to say content. My web development is showing. So there's that. Let's just see what that looks like. I'll do another one. Bookmark. Okay, looks good. I want them to be spaced evenly. So we'll say horizontal arrangement equals arrangement dot space evenly. Let's try that. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, we should probably do modifier dot fill max width. Do a refresh. If your company has a lot of internal tools and custom components, how do you make sure to keep your skills generalized and transferable? I mean, just being able to, just knowing how to use those internal tools, custom components. I think the skill that you should be acquiring there, the transferable skill, is how quickly you can learn. So, in theory, trying to use as many of those tools and use as many of those custom components as you can, if not making them. If you're making them, it's even better. And just figuring out how they work. And ultimately, that'll lead to better results. Because the faster you can learn things, the faster you start to see patterns, and the more marketable you make yourself. Let me take a look at here. Here's the icon. It's not badged. So we just show a different icon if it's on or off. So let's do that here as well. We'll say val light equals program dot likes. This would be badged actually. So this would be text. This would be a number, which would be program dot likes. And here, this will be the icon. Say if program dot likes is greater than 0, then we'll show the badge. I think we need to add an annotation here maybe. And this needs to be a string. All right, let's just see what that looks like. Okay, I don't like that it's all the way up here. Kind of interesting that that's how it turned out. I mean, that kind of explains why it's experimental, I guess. Okay, so this is the like. So it is bookmarked. It's liked. Just make it the same evaluation. Copy this. see. Is liked. So we're determining which image here to use. Say program.isLiked. Say if, then we'll use the filled thumb. Else we'll use the icons dot outline dot thumb. Just makes sense to inline that, that's fine. We can do the same thing here. Bookmarked mark. SSB is bookmarked. Bookmark. Bookmark. And then this will be bookmark. Do a refresh. So all I want to know is how to bring the this icon closer. Okay, it looks like everything's bookmarked. Which it shouldn't be. It should be bookmarked when it's liked. Maybe there's some kind of extra configuration for the badge box. Let's see. Badge box is too far. Could modify the size of badge and Jetpack compose badges. Badged box, badge, badge, text. Yeah, how did they get it so close? Mine's so far away. Does it have something to do with this modifier? What's it doing all the way up there? Alright, how did I do the other one? We got badge, badge, badge text, empty badge, icon. It's just an icon. So what is this? Navigation bar item. I guess we should probably, let's do this. Do some batting, I guess. Be nice if I didn't have to do this, but it might be our only choice. Maybe a half batting? Let me try without either of those. This is definitely something you can't do outside of native either. Having this scrollable and having this slidable is something that I've never been able to figure out to do with like React Native. Could be padding. I think you could be right, but I just don't know where the padding is. That's the problem. Let me try removing this button. Oh, you know what it could be? What if it was... What if I put it inside the button? What does it look like then? Because maybe, like you're saying, the button adds all of this padding that we don't want. Oh, but it cuts it. I think we need to, like, unclip. Something like that. Android Jetpack compose icon button badge. So they do it in a much more interesting way. Not a huge fan of it though. Yeah, I don't like the idea of this, but it might be the only way to do it. What they did was a box that had the image icon in it. And then the badge box was separately on top. And then let's just see what this looks like. Because this allows us to layer it. And the problem is that it thinks it's small. So I wonder if we have to maybe fill both. Okay. Well, for this, they just did modifier is modifier dot padding 16.dp, and then they didn't do this. Okay, it's still not right though. Well, they set the size of the icon. Size 40.dp. Maybe we need the modifier here. And then did alignment, top right, top end, I guess. Yeah. I don't know why that keeps happening. I'm gonna take this away. That seems really wrong. Reset. It's like the same thing though. Oh, except the padding is... Okay. So maybe we do... What if we did no padding? Why is it so far up? Alright, I might have to turn my settings on. We want it to be in the box still. Okay, what if it wasn't an icon button? What if we didn't do this, didn't do this? Okay, that looks better. So then the question becomes, what do we need to do to make this look good? Okay, so then can I do this? Put the bash button, bash box inside the icon button? Apparently not. I think it's getting clipped and that's probably why. Actually wonder why even use the bash? Don't even use the bash box. What am I? If I'm gonna use box, can't I just use bash directly? And then I can just get rid of this. Get rid of this. Let's see how this looks. Okay, that looks promising. alignment dot top end. That helps. Alright, so I'll go back into my settings. And then we go to bounds, show layout bounds. Turn that off. Okay. Alright, that looks much better. It's still closer than I want it to be to this, so I just need to add a little bit of spacing, but it looks much better. Column. I think what we want is we still want that. We don't want that. And then maybe we still want to show what's bookmarked. So we can say box. I don't know if there's like incentive to click on something just because other people have. Just say the bookmarks are one more, and we'll say that this is so that they're never equal. And we'll say likes is liked. Now bookmarks. Right. Go back to here. Do a format. Save it. Refresh it. See how it looks. Okay, so now the problem is that the bookmarks is not switching. So hopefully I can test that by just putting a breakpoint here. Here. Let's debug it. So here, does it even tell us anything? Not very much. Okay, here's filled bookmark, and I believe that the first one should be bookmarked. So we'll just press play and see if the next one is not bookmarked. It's hollow. It is outlined. Something else I want to see is, what does this look like? Okay, so there is no outlined version of that. There's kind of an outline version of that. Okay, so for some reason, like switching the icon doesn't do anything or something like that. It's only showing the filled icons for some reason. For at least some of them. We'll say arrangement. Is arrangement spaced by. I'll say for.dp. The red and blue spacing lines. Oh, how did I do that? It was a debug mode built into Android that shows the bounds of different views in your application. You need to enable developer settings to do this, but I just went to settings, search for bounds, click on show layout bounds. It brings you down to this option, turn it on, it'll show you exactly the bounds of every single component on your screen. So if you need to debug, find out, oh, why isn't this showing? You could make sure and verify, oh, it's because I didn't set this properly. So I want to know why Android icons are not being outlined. Alright, Android icons showing filled or outlined. Okay, let's test something here. What if we only used outlined? Okay. So Android Jetpack compose icon outline icons are filled. It's not available material after using extended. All right, yep, that's fine. So I'll go to here. All right, we're gonna just not use the extended library anymore. It's very large, so it's fine. So we just want to remove every usage of icons, and we'll go one by one. We have about 7 to 8. So what I will do is go to resource, expand that. We don't have a folder, so we're gonna add a new resource folder, and it's gonna be for drawable. And we'll right click drawable and do new vector asset, and we'll just use the asset selector. Let's see. Where did I use this account? What about person? Okay, so we have person. We pick this. Oh, we could choose filled or outlined. I think I want filled. And we'll say that the background, the color is white. Next, finish. And then take a look at that. So we'll do r dot drawable dot baseline person 24. What is this? Do I remember drawable? Maybe it's image from drawable. We just say painter resource. Cool. Okay, so that's one down, and then we'll do settings. Right click, new, vector asset, double click this, we'll type setting. We want the cog, we want it filled, we want it white, next, finish. Add it to version control, and then we'll say r dot drawable dot settings. And we'll do painter resource. And see how many more icons we have left. Yeah, I'll do this too. Actually, I'm gonna do it later, so I'll do it then. For now, I'll just leave it as it is. So this is the later I was talking about, painter resource. And then we add search, vector asset, double click this, SCARCH, pick this one. We'll do next, we'll finish. We do r dot, don't ask again, save us a few clicks, r dot drawable dot settings, no, search. Okay. Okay, so we got thumbs up, thumbs down, so we'll do new vector asset. Excuse me. So I got thumbs up. So we'll do that. Say next. Actually, I actually wanted to use a heart. Okay. What is the name of the heart icon in Android? Not the emoji. Icon. Do we need to like scroll through and find it? What the heck? Okay. Well, I guess we're back to the like. Thumbs up. I guess we could also do thumbs down. Maybe that's interesting to do thumbs up and thumbs down. Anyway, this will be r dot id dot drawable dot thumbs up. This will be painter resource. This will be just like. do another new. Good to do. Vector. We'll choose this. Then we'll do outlined. Thumbs up. Next. Finish. And then we change this. r.drawable.outline. Okay, let's before we go too far with this. Oh, I didn't turn it off. Okay. Well, we can't run it yet because we have resources we still need to migrate, which is the bookmark. So right click, new vector asset, double click this. We'll do the bookmark outline first. JK. Do the field first. So this is r.drawable.bookmark. And then we'll do another new one. And we'll double click this. We will prefer outlined bookmark. This is r.drawable.outline bookmark. And this goes to painter resource. And we can get rid of the image equals. And then maybe we could run it now, I don't know. One other place we need to look is the state. Yeah, for all of these. So let's right click, new vector asset. Double click on this, type fitness. Double click that, say okay, next, finish. This will be r.drawable.fitness. And then we need to say that these are int. And then we should say that they're at drawable. I thought there was something for that. At res. Okay, well, I don't remember what it is. Okay, so we're gonna go through one by one. New vector asset. Double click on this. Type in fitness. See if it's outlineable. Okay, well, we're gonna say it's outlined, but it's not actually gonna be, unfortunately. r.drawable. Fitness center. We'll do fast food now. Okay. Next, finish. Change this to r.drawable.fastfood. We'll do another one. Just wait till we can hopefully get the outlined. We'll use that here. All right, one more. So this is book. Is that what it was? Book? I got one more. Book. Outlined. Oh wow. There's no outlined. That's crazy. R.drawable.book. So what I want to do is Jetpack compose mark variable as resource annotation. Might be helpful if I went here and found painter resource. Okay, so this is painter resource. Just take a look at this. Okay, this is what I was looking for. I don't know why it didn't show up. Just format, are we good? Good. Okay, let's try running it. Okay, it's good. So now they are properly switching on and off. Cool, I'm happy with that. I wonder what other kind of toggle states we might have. I could consider looking at other sites to see what they do. I guess there could be a share button. That might be interesting. Because we're not doing the width anymore. So we're gonna say modifier equals modifier dot fill max width. And I think that we'll just do this, format it, put this on a new line. And this we'll say is share r.drawable. We don't have it yet. We'll do that. We'll do this. We'll do a new vector asset. Share. Okay. Next. Finish. Go to state. We'll say in the program there are shares. Cool. See what it looks like. See what this should be. Yeah, I'm happy with that so far. I think there's one more interesting one, I think. I think it's interesting, maybe it's not. It'd be the views, I guess. I actually wonder if badges were a bad idea after the fact. It just seems really busy now. And I'm not sure what to look at anymore. So I would say like font, clickable, stat. I say this is composable. So one thing we need is the on click. I think count. And then the icon. This is drawable res. Here we'll use icon. And then there's also the name, which we'll use here. This is on click. Are you unhappy? Oh, I see. Well, it's better to put the experimental stuff in one place. So so we could do clickable stat. The count is shared program dot shares. The icon is r.drawable dot share. The name is share. This is to do. bookmarks. Program.bookmarks. Bookmark. To do. Keep that. This is likes. Clickable. Stat count is program. Dot likes. Like. Likes. Like. That's to do. Format. Okay, we're fine. Let's new line these. See if it helps us at all. And then the last one is views. And we want some kind of a graph. Stats. Oh, graph. It's pretty close. Sounds interesting. We could do. I don't know. I don't know what it should be. Let's try looking at remix icons. See if they have worked out. Okay, well, they don't. Wait. So what do I want? Graph? Oh, they really don't have that. I think I'm gonna have to use the bar graph. That might be the best. This will be bar views. Alright, let's refresh, just see what it looks like. It's not exactly what I want it to look like at the moment, but that's fine. And I'm thinking that it might be better if the color was different. And so we're gonna go to colors. New resource file. I'm not doing that right, am I? we're just looking for some colors here. Color name is icon. I'll just say that it's gray color. And so we're just gonna go through the main lines for these ones down here. And so we'll go to the bar chart and just change this to be color/icon. I think that'll be the cleanest way to do it. Bookmark. And then we can just change one variable in one spot and then they all update. That one stays as it is. So it also stays. I might change this one. Search might be fine as it is. Settings, I think settings changes. Share changes for sure. Thumbs up changes for sure. Bookmark changes for sure. This one doesn't change. Also doesn't change. This one doesn't change. This one does. Okay, let's just check it. Okay, well, it's still white. It still looks too light for me. Just to make sure that what we're doing is actually making a difference, I'm gonna go to color. I'm just gonna make this red. If they turn red, then great. If they don't, then that's kind of a shame. Kind of a waste of time. Alright, well. So let's take a look at another website, compare it. So it might be a good idea to just put a count next to each of these rather than a badge, because badge is a little misleading. Badge kind of tells you that there's alerts that you should check out probably. So I think I'll just put a number next to it for now. Let's see. Find in files. Okay, I just want to verify fitness is fine, menu is fine, search fine, outlining is fine, fitness, menu, okay, these are all fine. And out of curiosity, they're not red, so. So one thing that I am considering is go to main activity, go to clickable stat, I think for me, I would like to see like a different tint. Is it possible? Why are you unhappy? Okay. Android, Jetpack, compose, change, icon, button, color. It's on the icon. I was not expecting that. Let's just see if it works before we get too crazy. This is kind of getting clipped, which is interesting. Oh, it's just a visual bug on the program I'm using. It looks fine on the phone. Alright, so I'm also thinking of doing is selected or is on. And so we'll do if is on. Else color.white. And I want to use like the system color here, I think. Like I don't know how to get this purple here. We could try looking, excuse me. Let's see. Android, Jetpack, compose, get, primary color. Try this. Okay, well, let's try that. So we're gonna say is on equals program dot is liked. Is bookmarked. This is always on. No, it's always off. Maybe it's better with purple for the moment, but we can change it later. Okay, so now I want to make the change that I mentioned earlier, where I show the numbers next to. Did you make a design somewhere in Figma, or is it for this app, or do you have an idea in my head? Okay, so I do just have an idea in my head at the moment. This was right off the dome, all of this. So it's gonna look questionable at first, but I think at the end of day one it was something that we're happy with. We'll do a row. I think we'll do a text. I'll just say count. Let's just see how that looks. I almost wonder if the tint should be that gray color, just to show it as a little bit more turned off. So we could say maybe r.color.icon, just so it looks like we haven't used it yet. And we can also say that the color of this text is I don't know if it's always, let's see what other sites do. I'm actually just looking at Twitter too to see what they did. Not that they're the ultimate experts or anything, but it's just a quick UI I could look at. And so they actually turned all the color on. If you do something, and then we'll say style is text, or what is it, material dot typography dot body small. This is a color. This is a string. Or a number. Yeah, that helps. Let's just see what it looks like. We'll do, oh yeah, I want alignment. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe a little bit bigger. Why is it red still? Oh, because I said icon is red. Oops. Okay, I think that's better. I wonder if the 0, if this text should be part of this. That way you can click on the text too, and it counts. It might look bad, let's see. No, let's see what it looks like right now. Yes, it indeed looks bad because it just layers them. I wonder if we can move this row inside, and that helps. So maybe do arrangement, space by 4.p, and then is there somewhere we already have a modifier? No. jacket. I do want it to seem like it's a little bit bigger. And so in order to achieve that, I'm thinking we add padding to something. I just don't know what. Let's just see what it looks like if we do it here. Eight's probably too much. We probably have to remove some spacing somewhere else. Well, it also didn't do anything, so that's fine. Add it to the row, let's see what that looks like. Oh, it just basically killed the text. Maybe I need to do like Jetpack compose button with text. Okay. I think I want a circular button. I don't think we want this kind of button anymore. Do this. Right, and then we'll take icon text. Get rid of all of this for now. Format it. Delete that. Refresh. See what it looks like. Okay, and now we want to button ghost. Let's do this. This is something else we want to do. We want to say modifier. Just give me a second. Modifier dot clip circle. See what it looks like. Okay. Android Jetpack compose circular button. I want a circular ghost button actually. Does it matter if it's circular? I don't think it does actually. Actually, I might want it to be like actually square. Interesting. Well, give me an argument I can use. Okay, I'm just gonna say 0. Let's see what that looks like. Sorry. Okay, I like that. We do want some spacing, so we'll do a spacer. See what the spacer looks like. Okay, so the spacer we should do a modifier dot width is 4.dt. Okay, and then Android Jetpack compose transparent background. Can I do that? So the word button. Container color, content color. I think container color is color transparent, maybe. That's fine for now. Have you ever done consulting, and do you know how it's different from software engineering? Consulting, I've never done it. I've never gotten paid to do it, at least. But the main difference is you're coding or you're not coding, I would say. Hey, Coffee. What am I doing? I am building a health and fitness app on Android using Kotlin mobile multi-platform. Multiplatform mobile. KMM. Hi. you doing? Interesting. Kotlin, I can't get used to it after Java. It's like a abusive relationship you can't get out of. It's not that bad versus Java. I mean, like, it's interoperable, so like you can slowly adopt it. My brain tells me it's Java, superset code like Java, but it's not like Java. Like I would use Kotlin just to not have to type the types here. Like it saves me so much thinking power. I just type val rather than a type. I feel like that saves me so much time. It's enough of an investment. But they are interoperable, so you could like start doing some things in Kotlin, some things in Java. I've done that with some success at previous companies that I worked at. Okay, let's look at some of the other stats that we have. Still using Java, C, JavaScript. I'm used to old languages, not C++, Kotlin, or TypeScript. I mean, if it works, it works, you know? Like in terms of, like if I would say the best motivation is that you're gonna just have your code is just gonna work a lot more consistency with the newer languages. So like Java versus Kotlin, I mean Kotlin has null safety as well, so you don't have to worry about accidentally. You'll basically never have a null pointer exception again if you use Kotlin. That's just like one example of why you might use that. TypeScript, I mean, versus JavaScript. I mean TypeScript is even more interoperable with JavaScript than Kotlin is with Java, because you can just use types where you want. You don't have to use types at all. You just make it a TS file, just use JavaScript, and then you can just start opting into types. The benefit is if you start to doing a refactor, it'd be better to know when things break because you'll have types everywhere. I guess like C++ versus C. I mean, I don't know why you would use C++ over C, to be honest. I mean, what do you get really? Classes? Who needs them? Structs are good enough. I get away with not using classes in a lot of JavaScript projects that I do. So I just don't think classes are. They're a little hype. They're too hype for me. Yeah. Yeah, you gain the classes. Yeah, I guess you could do like operator overloads. That's cool. But I don't know. Who needs it? It's magic. You don't need magic. You just need good solid coding. And this whole thing needs to be clickable as well. So I'll probably just make this part clickable so that you can navigate into it. Alright. Well, it's kind of trippy to look at it as you scroll it. Alright. There are things getting cut off, which is interesting. Like the 11 here is getting cut off, and then the big numbers are just not showing at all. So I'm wondering if spaced evenly is not, it's no good. There's space between. Probably too close to the left and too close to the right for my taste. Maybe. Maybe it looks better with things aligned though. It's still getting cut off. I wonder if what I need to do here, step into this and tell them each that they take max width. Max width. Maybe this helps. That's not good. Wait. Are you unhappy still? Why are you unhappy? Because you don't know the context. Just so you know the context will be a row scope. Now you're happy. Excellent. Just letting it know where I'm going to be calling it so that it can use certain properties. Okay, well, at least it's showing everything. The numbers are new lining, so I'll just have to go down to here and just say that they don't do that. Okay, but it's getting clipped. Maybe they just need to be smaller? What about if I try removing Android Jetpack compose, remove add button. Okay. Interesting. Cool. Does it help? Ooh, slow. That does help. Okay, so I do think I want to consider making this text smaller. Have I been using? No, I haven't. I do want to consider making this smaller. See what that looks like. Let me just close some tabs here before my computer dies. Oops. Oh, I closed something I shouldn't have. It's fine. We'll survive. Seems like the icon got smaller too, but I might just be losing it a little bit. Cool. Maybe I should call this label small. It's not major, it's just curiosity what it looks like. It's a little small though. kind of programs do you write? Coffee? What's your day-to-day? Okay, I'm probably gonna stick with that. I don't think I'll be happy with 8 DP, so I'm just gonna stick with this. Let me see, maybe I can get away with not doing the weight, maybe? Let's just see. Probably not. You know what I should do though, if I'm not gonna do that? What is this space between, right? Space around. Let's try that and see if they're, I don't know how I feel about one versus the other. Do I want it to touch the edge or not? We'll try it like this for now, I think. No, because then the buttons get really small. What are some other arrangements? What about space evenly? Now they just end up being super small. Okay, maybe we don't do any, and we do the weight. Then we run it. Because I think I want the button to be as big as possible for all of them. Alright, so let's take a look at our state. And we're showing the title description. Oh, yeah, we're showing the description. We're not showing the duration though. So let's show the duration. Find dot title. So yeah, one thing that we're gonna want to do is program dot, what's it called? Oh, that's the wrong one. Of course it is. Let's look at all the typographies because I want to use them consistently. There's only 7, so it's not too bad. This title, that's fine. This title, that's fine. if that should be a label. No, body's fine, I think. Title, body, except this will be dot duration. Just do it like that. See what it looks like. Oh, you know what we should do? We should put a little clock. That would look great. Oh yeah. So I want to do a row. And the only question is, I think this will be paint resource r.drawable dot timer content description equals duration. And I think we can do a modifier dot width is 12.bp. Let's just see what it looks like. I'm thinking that maybe the clock should be in front, but we'll be able to quickly decide and pivot. So we want to align them properly. And we also want the arrangement spaced by, we'll just say 4.dp for now. I think it's a little too big. Do it 2. I think 12 is the smallest I can make this while it's staying clear, and I do think it should be on the left since the letter M is on the right. I wonder if the body here should be medium. Is this bold? Now it is. And I probably want to make this a different color. So we'll go to colors and we'll create a new color called off-white. BBB. And because we really want the title to stand out, I want that to be the main focus. So we can say color equals resource, color resource is r.color.offWhite. And we'll do the same color for the time text. Right, and then the tint will also be the same color. Alright, let's just see what it looks like. Right, so like now the title's super focused. It's very clear what the title is, the description is, the timer. I do think that the timer is a little close to the description. It is in this column, so I don't think we can offset it too much more without disturbing, without writing extra code or disturbing the piece, so to speak. Let's just see what disturbing the piece looks like. I think the problem here is that it's going to match this one, and so it might be hard to tell the difference between when a new program starts and stops. The easiest fix for that is just to make this 16, I think. We could also add like vertical separations. Android Jetpack compose vertical lines and lazy column. There's no built-in way to do it. That's nuts. I think we did if index is greater than 0, then we'll do a divider. I'm surprised that the vertical alignment doesn't apply to this. So I'll do modifier dot padding volume equals 16.pp. Just try it. Okay, and the one thing I don't like about it is that the line is not touching the edges. The fix for that would be we do a modifier here. And we do padding here. And now with the exit this function, go to here. Maybe we have to basically take this off now. Actually, we'll just do padding top. Alright, well, let's just see what it looks like. It's not going to be perfect, but it's fine. Okay, let's make we were expecting this. We were expecting this to not look perfect, so we just need the left right, so I think it's just horizontal of 16.pp. But actually for this, I don't like the look of it anymore. I want it to be closer together. Or not closer together, but I want the vertical to be this. I want the horizontal to be 32.dp. Okay, what if I did just the horizontal then? Maybe it's just too far from the top. Kind of wonder if like the background of the search should be the same as the toolbar. There you go. All right, let's not focus on style too much right now, because we can get really stuck if we just do that all day. So let's go through each of these, make sure we have them. We do have a title, we do have a description, a duration. The image isn't drawn yet. We don't even have an image. Bookmarks is bookmark likes. Shares, views. Yep. That's good. I'm wondering, I might have to take that call if they call back. What happened to my program? Okay, but yeah, this is what we have so far. The question is, how do we make it more compelling? And I think the answer is to like compare it to potentially other apps. Okay, so they have an image, they have a category, they have difficulty. So let's capture some of this. Let's capture some of the ideas. Difficulty, categories. It's interesting where the like icon is. It's over it rather than under it. Okay, so if we step into it, get this menu up here. Download is an idea. Have the ideas of trainers. Or we can just say that's like the creator of the exercise. Okay, so here's the Okay, so there's different styles. There's different paces. Okay, cool, cool. And to me, we would probably basically never be able to do like this horizontal scrolling because we already have horizontal scrolling by switching to different tabs. So now I'm kind of thinking that we should go back to the idea of having to search higher so that we have a little bit more space, but again, I don't think we should focus too much on style and whatnot. We should focus on content. I'm trying to figure out how to get as much content on there as possible. So there's this idea of categories too, I guess. I think would be interesting. I think that the difficulty could be displayed somewhere. So let's focus on those. So we could say do 3, we could say easy is F0, F0, medium is 0FF, FF0, and then we can say hard is harder, just red. So we'll go back to state and we'll have as an enum class, program difficulty easy, it's lowercase, right? Medium, hard. And then we'll have here, we'll have difficulty. I'm just gonna throw it in the upper right hand corner with the title. That's a good spot. I think actually we might want to remove the description. Because the description could potentially get really long. So what am I doing? Let's draw the description, which will be at the program.title. This will be a row. This will be program.difficulty dot toString dot uppercase background. Okay, modifier is modifier dot background. Or we could just say maybe we could do color. Title. Style is material theme dot typography dot label small. Okay, let's format. think for this I want to say modifier dot wait, 1F. Okay, and then I want to go to difficulty. I want to go to this difficulty, and I want to do some properties here. I'll do val title. It's string. Okay. And we'll just do return. String dot uppercase, and then we'll do val color is a color. Okay, and we'll say val resource equals one. This easy. Do r dot color dot easy. Medium. Hard. That's fine. We'll find out. Return color resource. That's fine. That's fine. We'll return this. We'll say int, and then we'll say at color res. You don't like that? You need that. Okay, interesting. This will be color res. Okay. We'll do a little bit of padding. Just the slightest bit. See what it looks like. We should have aligned. Oh no. So we'll just make them all easy. It's not a big deal. We can say vertical. Align, alignment, center vertically. Perfect. And then this will say max lines is 1. Is there like an overflow? Text overflow. Ellipse. Just check that out for now. And I feel like the color should be color.black. I actually need to do the padding second. Okay. I wonder if it'll be cooler if it was round. I think you need more padding if it's round though. The top and bottom is fine, so we'll say the vertical is this. The horizontal is it needs a little bit more. That's better. Let's pick better greens. Accessible green background. Let's go to colors. And I'll say take a look at this. I'll do 555. Yellow. I think I actually saw one in the previous search. Alright, let's try that one. I like it. 60 privacy. Alright, and then for an accessible red, I want that. Yeah. BD55383B. Okay, and then do this. Medium, hard, and then we'll just access it. Index 3. Run it. Okay. Okay, I mean, well, looks fine to me. What time is it? Just verify something. Alright. Alright. I think maybe categories would be interesting too. just gonna take a look at Chakra UI. Badges. Badge. I feel like that's what I want. I want these colors. Okay, I guess this is what I want. Let me just inspect this. Go to compute it, go to color. All right, so we'll go to here. We'll say color and we'll say background, I think. All right. I'm just gonna steal Chakra UIs. I think that'd be best. And so the color. Say color, 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 background, background. So we'll go to here, formatting. We'll say that the color is color resource, program. Difficulty dot color. This one is background. We'll go here. That's all good. We'll go here. These are the backgrounds. Take those, and then they quickly become color. Take the color here. Is there any way to get the want the can I do this? I want RGB to hex. Okay, so this is the color of hard. Nice. So we'll take a look at the other Chakra stuff. The background. This. Take it into RGB hex. I'll take that hex. This is the background. I already did it wrong. Yes, nice color background, got it. we'll do the green now. Take it to our converter, collect the hex. This is brighter, so it's the color of easy. Go back to here, go to background, collect the background color. What do I have selected? This does not have the background color. Oh, here it is. I'm gonna have to pause the stream for a bit. Alright, I'm back. That was a follow-up from an interview. Alright, let's get back online. That's the wrong headphone. Is it? Oh my gosh. I actually thought that this is playing from my speakers. Great. These headphones are next level. Okay. Nice. Thank you. I am back. Okay, I do want to double check the red background that I use because I might have used the red border by mistake. So let me just select this again. This is int, copy it, RGB to hex, paste it, take this hex, bring it to here. What is that? Okay. Excellent. So we got green, we got red. So now we got to do the yellow. The yellow is here. And then we'll do this. This is the background of the RGB. So we'll take it here. We'll collect it. Let's say this is the medium. And we'll go to components, take the color, take that, put this here, collect it, and finally put it. Cool. Let's refresh it. Let's see how it looks. That's nice. I actually wonder if making it rounded rect would be better. Let me try it. I'll just say forward.dp. We'll refresh, see how it looks. I wonder if just maybe we don't need pills. Yeah, I think that reads better too. Okay, so that probably allows us to just do 2 DP here. Get away with that. Yeah, I think so. What is it? 4:16. 16. Alright, so we got that. I did say that I think that we should get rid of the description, so we'll do that now. See how it looks without it. Okay. Alright. Better, I think. Much better. So just gotta think about other things we might need to add, like the categories. I think the categories can go next to the time, and they can also be badges, like a nice blue badge, or even a purple badge. But I don't want to overwhelm the user with too much purple. So let me see what the options are. Just thinking. I'm trying to put things in order of what you might likely do, and to me, like, you're more likely to like it before you are to bookmark it. You're more likely to bookmark it before you share it. Maybe you bookmark it first and then you like it. Maybe. But you definitely don't care about the views. I don't think you care about that early on. So yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the idea of adding these category badges. I don't know if, like, at a certain point these colors become over stimulating. And I do wonder if we add the image, if at some point we start to overlay some of these badges on top of that image. So I can almost imagine the easy being overlaid on the image. I can almost imagine the categories being overlaid on the image. So just like being considerate of that is pretty important. So I do want to create some contrast here. So I probably want something really bright that stands out against the purples and the yellows, the reds, the greens, and whatnot. So I'm thinking of going with a brand new color, a nice bright brand new color that is. Let's get a sip of water. let's do it. Let's sorry, just thinking in my head rather than out loud. Alright, so we did difficulty. I think the idea of showing the creator is interesting, but probably not necessary at the moment. I guess some test images. Where's like, isn't there like a lorem pixum? That's incredible. Okay. So let me just open this and then we do. So the width is going to be 320, the height is going to be 240. Does that work? You'll get a random image. It didn't work though. Oh my goodness. I think this is the lorem pixum. That's the image I'm probably gonna want to use. So my question is, Jetpack, compose, load image from internet. To load an image from the internet, there are several third-party libraries. For example, load an image with Coil. Alright, I'll try Coil. Coil it is. Quick start. Alright, let's do it. Let's quickly start. Let's do it. These are my personal imports. We'll sync it now. Okay, I thought I clicked it, I guess not. I guess it was lagging when I clicked it. I'll be the first customer. Well, once we get it working, I'll be the first customer. You'll have to beat me to it. How you doing, Alex? I was thinking about the coding challenge that you mentioned in the channel. Simplify a Linux path. I think it's interesting for sure. A lot of edge cases, a lot of validation. It's challenging, but it's not too challenging. I would say it's definitely a problem that like people don't see very often. So that might be like why they have trouble with it. But like if they know how these path parts work, they should know how to code it. If they did a systems level class, they'd probably know how to code it. Are you seriously serious right now? What just happened? I think I had to do it clean. Those are requiring algorithms knowledge designed to assess how they can write logical and maintainable code. Yeah. Yeah, there's no like, now optimize. You know, it's just like, well, you know, figure out where you need to be, figure out where you are. Well, you're just simplifying it. So you basically need to like, I mean, to me, the first obvious thing to do is like, is to split it. To some extent, I must imagine some people don't even do that. To some extent, I don't know the rule. Like if you do like a slash in the middle, I don't know if that affects things negatively. Obviously, I would ask the interviewer what they would want to happen. But I think if there's an empty string, yeah, you just remove it. Unless it's the very first one. And pretty much any dot slash essentially just what removes itself, but also removes the previous, if there is one. Ah, yes. Slow IDE. This is what I would say is one of the advantages of using React Native. You don't have to wait for these long builds. You get punished pretty hard when you change dependencies and you have to do these builds. It's pretty brutal. Oh, this is crazy. What just happened? Did I just shut down? What the heck? Alright, let's see if you can recover. I've done apps for Android before. Yeah. But I've never done a fitness app. I am on the cusp of getting a job offer, I think. Just need to do HR stuff. So hopefully something happens sooner than later. Some common binaries. What do you mean? Automatic library version update for Maven Gradle. It's currently on support. Please update your build scripts menu. What do you mean? How could you be so broken? All I added was coil. Did I like delete some changes? That's gonna be pretty devastating if I did. No, I didn't. How about this? So did I like do a typo in here? Yeah, Android Studio is just deciding to punish us right now. I don't know why. I'm gonna add these back. I'm gonna delete this. I'll rebuild again. Okay, I was happy with that. Let's add these back one at a time. Okay, that seems fine. What about this? Alright, fine. coil docs. Alright, prove to me that this works. Wait. What do you mean? Okay, so there's certainly something wrong with this coil dependency. Because yeah, right now no errors. If I sync, I get errors. Okay, well, we're not using coil. I'm sure it's a great library, but I have no time for libraries that don't use in the first try. So yeah, coil can go somewhere else. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is glide. Let's check it. How do I include the integration? The compose integration doesn't include any components, so you don't need to make any changes to glide. Here's instead you just add a Gradle dependency on the. Okay, let's try it. It's interesting that it would just be called compose. Kind of annoying. Oh well. Hoping and praying. Nice. Excuse me. So we do program dot. Okay, here we are. So we want to put an image here. Do that. We'll import it. Placeholder. And the URL is this. And why are you unhappy? It's experimental? Alright, let's get the visor back up. Oh, it's right here. Okay, here we go. Showing this image will probably be the last thing I do for this stream. The heck is going on? Just saw somebody hop the fence in my backyard. Or my neighbor's backyard, at least. Okay, well, it didn't work. Okay, well, I need to tell it how big it is, so that's awesome. Mention that earlier, like, make that the default example. What the heck? Width, it'll be fill, max width, and then it'll be height is 240. And then we'll just see what happens. Well, looks like something could be there. Ah, you know what the issue is? Android. I don't remember what it's called. There's no way that's correct. There's absolutely, what does it say? Put the permissions inside the application. I wasn't even close. Alright, let's see. Hey, let's go. I'm not too sure about this extra padding here though. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to bounds, show layout bounds. All right, let's check it. So it does say that the image should go that far, but I wonder if maybe it's doing some kind of clipping and it's trying to do a fit rather than a cover. So how do we do a cover? So, do they have a search on this site? Placeholders, what's placeholder? Interesting. Easy. Samples. Fit. Cover. Okay, I'm gonna just Google it. Jetpack. Compose. Glide. Cover. Image. Size. Okay, so go to glide. Is there some kind of scale? Content scale? Is content scale dot Okay, I think what I want is crop. So we'll refresh that. Now it should touch the edges. Okay, cool. Okay, so let's go back to turn that off. Okay. All right, that's the exercise program right there. You ready to do it? You gotta walk on rocks. Okay. I'm pretty happy with the progress we made today. So I'm gonna call it a day for now. And we'll probably do a little bit more with this project tomorrow. There's still a lot more to do, so you know. You could do a program for people who code. Yeah, I've considered doing that as well. Teaching coding, some kind of code bootcamp thing. Just try to make something better than what's out there. It's a lot smoother on the phone. It doesn't look great on this Visor app, but it's pretty nice on the phone. So something I'm thinking of doing for the next session, I mean, I'll probably like try to condense this all and just have a lot of things overlaying this image and just put as much detail on this image as possible. That way it takes up less space, but it still looks good. I have some ideas. I think it'll be really nice once we're done with it. It'll look nice. Whether we get data for it or not, that's another story. We'll probably add some tags up here to help with filtering and searching. Yeah. Well, thanks for joining, everyone. Zuha, thanks very much. Alex, thank you. Anvi, if you're still here, thanks. Anyone else is still out there, thank you as well. I'll be back on again tomorrow at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Bye for now.